What's up, YouTube? I'm back here again today with my PT1911, which I've done a couple other videos on, so if you'd like to, you can check them out. I did a little review on it and everything, but I don't want to go into those details today. Today I wanted to talk about concealed carry with it. A lot of people kind of laugh at the idea of carrying a full-size 1911 for protection or for concealed carry for that matter. But really, it's quite practical. I mean, if you wear a button-up shirt, you wear a zip-up hoodie, you wear anything that goes over top of your clothes that has a zipper on it, that has buttons on it, you can generally conceal it pretty well, as long as it's a little looser. So I really don't like compromising for, you know, a smaller handgun that doesn't have quite the capabilities of the 1911 as far as accuracy and sheer penetration and velocity that you get with the 1911. I would much rather prefer carry the full size. Yeah, TN Outdoors 9, he does a lot of very good videos that sometimes he'll use full size, compacts, he uses all different types, but you can kind of see on the ballistics gel the impact that it has, and he tests a lot of higher end rounds and stuff, which I enjoy his videos. They're pretty good, so you can give him a check out. I'll probably post a link down there at the end of this video, but anyways, these rounds right here, this is ball ammo, just straight ball ammo. That's what I carry as my protection rounds, and the reason why is because penetration, for me personally, is first and foremost. Being a military guy, that's all I carry is ball ammo and penetrator rounds for my M4. So mostly, that's what you get, and it actually performs very, very well ballistically. Terminal ballistics, every type of ballistics, ball ammo performs good, and as far as penetration goes, nothing really beats ball ammo. So that's kind of why I carry mine, and you get some very good accuracy out of it if you carry some good ball ammo. I know Double Tap makes some high velocity ball ammo. I think it's Total Metal Jacket ammo, if I remember correctly, and it's 960 feet per second, which is very good. Most people who shoot 1911s, they know that it operates, you know, from a range of about 830 all the way up to 960, obviously, with the Double Tap, but I'd rather have the extra velocity as well, so you can get penetration through armored, or semi-armored, I should say. 45 hasn't been known to pierce a lot of stuff, but I was going to make some other videos on that, but pretty much that's the setup that I run, and this is just a small holster that isn't too expensive. It's just an Uncle Mike's holster, and I really don't like cheap holsters. I really don't. But this is one of those ones that I can compromise with just because it's light, and it actually works. The technology's there. I mean, it seems very simplistic, but if you put this on the inside of your waistband, and you hook that onto your belt, and you have your 1911 in there, or any style pistol that'll fit this holster, it hugs into your hip to make that resistance. So it doesn't just fall out. It'll never just fall out on you, I promise. I've carried this thing for a while, and that's the holster I generally use for it, because they don't have a lot of inside the waistband holsters for 1911s unless you get them custom. Then you're talking some money. So normally I just stick with what works, and that definitely works. The other thing I wanted to talk about is grip. I just changed out mine to these Hogue grips, because I heard they were pretty decent, and they look nice. I never used them before, I really haven't. So when I got them, I absolutely fell in love with them. I won't change my grips again. Those will probably be the grips you'll see on this from every video from here till the end of the days that I have this thing, which I'll probably have it forever. But these grips are very, very nice. They make them with a steel insert in here, so that the rubber, the one thing I was worried about is this rubber becoming loose, but it doesn't happen. The material that they make it out of, actually, it just hugs this thing so perfectly, and you got to squeeze it really tight to get it on there. The installation is actually not that difficult, but you have to do it right. It took me a little while to get it, but after I got it, I love these grips, and everyone who I let shoot this handgun, they like the grips as well. I don't have a huge hand, so you can see it fits pretty good. It fits like a glove, and shooting, or your grip, is about, I'd say, 50% of your shooting accuracy with your handgun. If you don't got a good purchase, you're probably not going to shoot all that great. The only complaint I have about this, as far as me personally, is I cannot reach. If I have this fully seated, I cannot reach my slide release. And I'll show you guys if the gun's clear while we're back here. But I normally cannot reach the slide release like that. You have to just move a little bit, but it's really not a big deal for me. Most people, if you have a little bit larger hand, I'm sure that would not be a problem for you at all. The other thing that this particular handgun features is ambidextrous safeties on it, which I love. I mean, if you have injury, we practice with, if you have an injured arm, injured hand, something like that, and you have to switch shooting, you want to make sure that your handgun has some ambidextrous features on it so that you can still manipulate the handgun safely. But yeah, what I was going to do is do a little demo for you guys and show you guys how pulling from the holster goes as far as this holster is and everything. And I was just going to shoot into the pond. It's very icy out this time of year. It's cold. It's January in Ohio, and it's been brutal lately, so I'm not going to spend too much time out there. I'm probably just going to do a quick little pull from the holster, fire a couple rounds for you guys, and show you guys how exactly I do it. Everyone does it a little different. Hitchcock 45 has some real good videos too. The reason why I'm talking about these guys is because they've been doing this for a very, very long time, much longer than I have. So normally they got videos a little better than mine. I just try to cover some of the different bases. I mean, this is also, I wanted to talk about this magazine. I actually got this as a Kimber Pro mag, and I like this thing a lot. I actually didn't pay a lot for it either. It was $21, I believe. Bought it at B&T Shooting Supplies. And it was cheap and reliable. And I love stainless steel mags because you don't get that rubbing like you do on these. The fully finished mags, you'll see they get a little wear after a while. They start to wear down here and you start to lose some of your finish. I mean, I love finished mags, but they really do take a beating after a while. So I'll show you guys the shooting portion. Unfortunately, my camera doesn't have a pause button on it, so there's I'm gonna have to walk you guys out there, but it should be relatively quick. I just wanted to explain how I concealed carry, and most of the time I have my hoodie unzipped, and I'll keep my handgun towards the back of my hip, just a little bit farther back, and it works out very nice. Most people, you can't tell. I normally keep one in the chamber, which a lot of people are like, oh, that's really dangerous. But if you know anything about 1911s, they will not fire if you have the safety off and you don't have the backstrap pushed in, backstrap safety. They will not fire. So that's one thing that kind of saves me on the whole loading carried. But we'll go back here and I'll try to show you guys real quick a couple holes. I don't know how thick the ice is this time of year, but pretty sure it probably won't go all the way through, but we'll see. Yeah, I really don't have any other targets to shoot at right now, so I'll just show you guys the draw and shoot real quick. Go over here to the side. Okay. Sorry for the lighting if this is bad, but this is the little area where we'll be shooting. I'll be shooting anyways. Try to get myself in this camera good enough for you guys to see me. But normally, the way I have it behind the hip like this, and I'll just pull back on safe in the holster. And this holster's not bad. I mean, once you practice with it, you can get pretty fast. So I'll do a couple. And mag changes with this thing takes a little while to get used to, but there you go. It's empty. Like I said, once you get used to it, it's very easy to do. It takes a little practice. You guys will see. I mean, if you ever try carrying a 1911, excellent pistol to carry. It's very thin. A lot of people don't know, but it is a super thin pistol. So there's really not too much to it. Thank you guys for watching.